Talk TV host Piers Morgan, 57, has stepped in to defend Harry Potter author J.K. Rowling, 57, once more amid the continued backlash to her views on the transgender community. The former Good Morning Britain presenter praised the writer's moral courage and slammed actors from the wizarding world for turning on her. In his latest column, Morgan quoted Robert F. Kennedy on the rare commodity of moral courage. The extraordinary thing about her moral courage is that it involves a simple statement of irrefutable biological fact, which is that women are adult human females, he wrote. Giving an example of how he felt Rowling had been treated unfairly, Morgan continued, 3 years ago, Rowling publicly supported an English woman named Maya Forstater who lost her job at a UK think tank after posting tweets arguing that sex is immutable and not to be conflated with gender identity. She was branded a TERF, trans-exclusionary radical feminist, and horribly abused, vilified and even threatened with physical violence, including rape and death. The journalist then went on to brand the actions of Harry Potter cast members, including lead actors Emma Watson and Daniel Radcliffe, as shameful. Shamefully, some of the young stars of Harry Potter movies like Emma Watson and Daniel Radcliffe, who've made themselves very rich on the back of Rowling's work, turned on her too, he added in his column for the New York Post. Rowling first sparked outrage back in June 2020, when she responded with a mocking tweet to a news headline that referred to people who menstruate. "I'm sure there used to be a word for those people," she wrote at the time. "Someone help me out. Wumpen? Wimpend? Wumud." In his article, Piers went on to describe the tweet as funny and entirely justified. He also insisted there was nothing transphobic about anything she said, before condemning the abuse and threats the author went on to receive. Rowling has recently appeared in a new podcast series entitled The Witch Trials of JK Rowling, where she warns against black and white thinking following the backlash she received on social media. Since her comments first sparked controversy back in 2020, the writer has since explained she was partly motivated to speak out because of her experience of sexual assault and domestic abuse, but has strongly denied accusations of transphobia. The first episode, titled Chapter 1, Plotted in Darkness, opened with Rowling discussing the negative reaction she has received for her views on gender identity. "I never set out to upset anyone. However, I was not uncomfortable with getting off my pedestal," she said. "And what has interested me in the last 10 years and certainly in the last few years, particularly on social media, you've ruined your legacy. Oh, you could have been beloved forever but you chose to say this, and I think you could not have misunderstood me more profoundly. I do not walk around my house thinking about my legacy. What a pompous way to live your life, walking around thinking about what my legacy will be. Whatever. It'll be dead. I care about now. I care about the living." In the second episode she pondered, "There's a huge appeal, and I try to show this in the Potter books, to black and white thinking. It's the easiest place to be and in many ways, it's the safest place to be. If you take an all-or-nothing position on anything, you will definitely find comrades, you will easily find a community. I've sworn allegiance to this one simple idea. What I tried to show in the Potter books, and what I feel very strongly myself, is that we should mistrust ourselves the most when we are certain